tax. The word tax. Can anyone tell? Basic. What is tax? Tax means what? Tax क्या होता है? And by the way, we can talk in Hindi. हिंदी में भी बात कर सकते हैं and English also, right? So anyone can volunteer, please. Sir, Rane sir.
So tax is one kind expenditure as the view of employees and revenue for government.
Revenue to government and expenditure to the. Okay, great, good. Anyone want to try?
It's
Money
correct.
that
It's a
is paid.
source.
Sorry.
Yes,
Sir,
you can.
what is that?
Money that is paid to the government so that they can provide all kind of services to us, public services.
Okay,
It's correct. It's one of the source of income of government.
okay, very good. Fine. So I'll ask one more question: whether tax is a duty or rights? Whether paying tax is a duty or is it a right? You know, right? What is duty? It's our.
Yes, it's our duty as well as rights.
Okay. How?
Because if we are paying tax, we will get some rights as a
Okay.
citizen. And we are
Okay.
giving something to our country because we are earning something from
Right.
this country or from government amenities. So it's our
Okay.
duty to pay tax on time.
Okay.
And after paying tax, we are getting something as a
Right.
rights from government. So it is duty as well as a rights.
Very good. Very good. Anyone want to try? One more try. I want someone to volunteer on this. Mr. Mano.
It's a duty to pay tax.
Okay. It's a duty to pay tax. Okay. Good. Fine. So let us let us understand this. How the tax. We know we are talking about tax. So let us know how the rain system works. हमें बारिश कैसे आती है? Please be interactive. Now it's a rainy season, right? It's a rainy season, so we are all enjoying the rains. So how the entire system of rain works? Please be interactive. Should I want to name anyone or you will be voluntarily answer this? I'm asking very simple. We're just trying to clear it out some basics. That's it. So today it's all about basics. It's all about introduction. So you may be knowing, you may be thinking it's so basic, but just want to know, So कुछ तो अलग पूछ रहा हूँ मैं टैक्स के बारे में तो हम समझ रहे but how the rain system works? Can anyone tell? बारिश कैसे आती है? आसमान से आती है, right? but Asman say how it happens. Rushali, you want to try?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Oh,
Now we are in rainy season. Every day rain is falling. So rain कैसे आती है अपने को? And without rain, can we live?
no, sir.
Okay. So how the rain happens? It's all nature. It's a nature. It's a beauty of nature, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell like how it happens, like how the process of rain happens,
The sun heats up water from ocean, lakes, rivers,
right?
and this water turns into water vapor and rises
Right.
into the air.
Right. So you touch the point. So it's basically evaporation of the water from sea or from any water body is getting evaporated and it's getting forming a cloud, and clouds getting burst out, and in return it coming as a rain, right?
Yes, sir.
So when the rain comes, it benefits everyone because water is essential, without which no one can live. So the formation of rain, the formation cycle of rain, right? That same system applies in tax. Same system of working mechanism applies in tax also. How it happens? How it happens? Tax is collected. We are all going to learn about the tax thing, which is primarily it's very important from so many angles. You're learning tax. Why I'm telling tax is important? Because maybe you may be a tax citizen, you're paying currently tax, and also maybe you're going to pay tax. But as a citizen, you should know what is tax. So it is basically, as everyone told, it's getting evaporated. It is being, collected from the citizen. Being collected is being paid by us, and is being through government. So government is what? Government is by the people, for the people, to the people, right? So when it is said for the people, by the to the people, it is being collected by citizen, and it is being in return in a various mode like education, infra, defense, whatever sector, where amount is being gathered, collected, and it is being spent. It is being spent by the government for the citizen. So indirectly, we are paying in the in a smaller portion, and it is being in return. It is being circulated, and it is being returned to us. So as a citizen, it is our duty as well as it's our right. As already Mr. Rane sir has told, it's a duty because it's as a citizen of India, we have to think broader, not a narrow thing. Because ultimately, our duty to pay the tax to the government, because government as its own doesn't have their money. It is by the people, it is being deposited by the people to the government, and it is being spent by the government to the people or for the people for their welfare, right? So when the money is being there, so it's our duty, and as well as why it's called rights, because if you pay tax, proper, you can tell, बोलते ना छाती फाड़ के बोल सकते, yes, I am paying a tax paying citizen. So whenever anything happening, you can raise your voice. That rights you get, right? So moving forward, can tax, what are types of tax?
Direct and indirect.
Direct and indirect. Very good. So what is direct? What is indirect?
Direct means whatever we are
Whatever we are.
earning active as active income. On that active income as well as passive income, no doubt. Whatever
Okay.
actually earning, on
Okay.
that, whatever we are paying tax as per slab rate, that is called direct tax. And
Okay.
indirect tax means what? Key, like GST. If you are
Mhm.
getting service like from you, so we have to pay what service charges. That includes GST. So it
Okay.
gets indirectly, not directly.
Mhm.
So that's why it's called indirect tax, like GST and all.
Very good. Any other answer? Want to add some point to it? See, when I said rain is getting, evaporated, it's a day in, day out process. It's a every time throughout the day, throughout the year, the process is keep on happen. It's not one time activity or one time thing. It's on keep on evaporating. The cloud is getting formed, and then in when it required, it gives. It's not that any time when it required the time, proper time, the rain comes back to us. Similarly, tax, it's not like it's a regular activity. You go for a restaurant, you go for shopping, you buy a mobile phone, you do any activity. There is two things. One is direct pinch. So as already, direct pinch is what like from your income, okay, some portion you are going to pay to government. That I have to go pay whatever percentage you have to pay to the government. But when you by default you are paying something without knowing yes, this is being paid. Like for example, you are doing a traveling, so you are paying total amount. So you'll be paying the total amount, so you will be not knowing that how much you are paying the tax. But as a total all inclusive, you'll be paying. So in that, it is included in that. It's indirect pinch which is being paid to the government, right? So that's why indirect. Indirectly, you are paying to the government, not directly. But government is getting the revenue in the form of tax, which is a major source of revenue for the government, and that is being collected in their kitty, and that is being deposited with them, right? Everyone agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Now let's move forward. As we understood direct tax, see, direct tax and indirect tax, what it is. Okay. Now let us understand what are the benefits. Okay. What are the benefits for learning this subject, tax administration, which you feel?
We can easily understand how to calculate direct tax as well as indirect tax, and we can learn how to make a tax plan.
Okay,
Tax
very good.
planning.
Okay, very good. Okay. So tax planning. So one word I got, tax planning.
We can learn how to save taxes by learning this.
Tax saving. Okay.
You will understand how taxes affect your income,
How
spend,
taxes affect your income. Okay.
spending and investment, helping you manage your personal finances better.
Okay. Manage your personal finances better. Okay. Fine.
Knowing tax rules, one can helps you file accurate returns on time.
Accurate returns on time. Okay.
Mm,
So by the way, yeah. Great.
and
Tell.
avoid
Continue.
penalties.
Avoid penalties. Okay.
और legal issues जो भी है.
Okay. ठीक है. So one thing I come to know, like tax planning, tax saving, returns. So what is returns? Rushali, you told, so you can tell about that. Returns क्या होते हैं?
It's a formal document. Tax return is a formal document
Okay.
or form that individual or businesses file with the government
Okay.
to report their income, expenses, and other relevant financial information.
Okay. So what I got the answer is a formal document to be filed to the government to report income and expenditure and other financial transactions. Okay, great. By the way, so as you're all tax, you're all from background from commerce. So what is the due date for filing return of income?
July.
Yeah, what is the due date?
It is July 31st.
July 31st. Any other answer?
So for company, it's different date, and might be for individual, it's a different date. So 31st July is for company or director.
Company,
Okay.
For individual, it might be a different date. Might be September.
April.
It's September, might be for individual.
For individual September?
Yes.
Okay. Just to answer this, so we'll have a detailed thing, but just the point has come. Just to answer for your information, just for information, it's 31st July every year, 31st July. But this is the exception year where the due date has been extended to 15th of September for the individual, and for the companies, the due dates are 31st October is a filing date. Okay. 31st October, and there are several dates over there that will go in detail when the session for that topic will be there. Okay. So I just want to know, I want to discuss about what is budget. What is called budget?
Is it for government or personal budget?
Pardon?
This is question about government budget or personal budget?
Both.
Individual budget.
बताओ आप दोनों बताओ.
For personal budget, it's income minus expenditure. For government, it's expenditure minus income.
Expenditure minus income.
So government first have to think about
called?
expenditure. Government first have to project expenditure, then they generate what income. For individual, we generate income, then spend.
Okay. Nice answer. Okay. Okay.
So simply budget means planning about expected expenditure as compared to our income.
Okay. So when our Indian budget being presented?
Might be in February.
February
Might be first or second week, I don't know. But budget might be 1st February.
1st February. Okay. Very good. Very good. Nice. So 1st February presented by whom?
Finance Minister.
Finance Minister.
Who is your Finance Minister?
Nirmala Sitharaman.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Chalo. Okay. So as you're all aware, like budget is what? It's our projecting our expenditure, estimating our income, right? So when the government is being presenting a budget, that means what? They have to tell to the people like what are the expenditure they being done during the last financial year and what are the expenditure they are going to do in the coming future financial years. And for that, they have to gather because the source of revenues for the government is what? It's a tax. It's a major source is tax. So always when you see the budget, when you watch budget, you will come to know that direct tax proposals for tax proposals. So there, all the tax things being discussed. Okay. So what is the slab rate? Can you tell what is the slab for till which there is no tax?
For individual, 12,50,000.
1,50,000,
12 lakh, 12 lakh.
12 lakh. Okay, 12,50,000.
There is no tax as per new regime.
Okay. What is new regime and what is old regime?
Not exactly, we don't know because we are not working on that regular basis.
Great. So you're having a bit of knowledge, bit of informations. Great, good to know. Please, others also, please, you can add on this. Somebody told tax planning, tax investment, tax savings. So how this happens? Like, and why this happen? Tax planning, tax saving means what? Because we at one point we said tax we have to pay. We have to pay as a duty. Then why the question of tax saving and why the question of tax, planning? कोई बता सकते हैं?
The tax planning means we can save our tax by making proper planning. Like for
Okay.
example, we can invest our whatever income in some proper investment plans. Like in old regime, I think we can take a home loan, so we are getting benefit of interest. And
Okay.
that is called tax
Okay.
planning. But right now, I might think in new regime there is no that benefit of interest on home loan. Is it there?
Okay.
And so that is called tax planning. So we are taking help of expert like you, CA, and we are doing planning, sir, what to do, how to save tax. But saving tax means, in other words, tax planning.
Okay. So why government is giving so much options? Why tax as a subject? Why is not so simple? Why so much, investment, do investment, save tax? Why it is like that?
Because they try to convince people to pay tax. If they are
Try to convince?
more and more people to pay tax.
No, my question is, why tax? It's not so simple. Like you earning this much, you pay this much. Why there is a need of tax planning and tax saving is required? Why
Because
there is a scope of investment, as you said, housing loan, home loan, interest, those things, जो old regime होती है. Okay, we'll not go into those intricacies and all today at this session. But just I want to know कि ये सब क्यों है? क्यों गवर्नमेंट अपने को ऑप्शन देती है कि बाबा ये करेंगे तो आपको टैक्स नहीं भरना है, ये करेंगे तो भरना पड़ेगा, ये नहीं करेंगे तो भरना है? क्यों करते हैं ऐसा?
सर जितना इन्वेस्ट लोग करेंगे तो मनी साइकिल सर्कुलेट होगा एंड इंडिया विल ग्रो.
ओके.
अदरवाइज लोग पैसा बचा के घर में रखेंगे.
अदरवाइज
लोग घर पे पैसा बचा के रखेंगे. अगर
Okay.
एक्स्ट्रा पैसा है they can convert into white money and they can invest. So
Okay.
automatically our country will get more investment, more money, and our economy will develop.
Okay, okay,
That is the main purpose, I think.
okay. Anyone want to add on this? I want other members also please be communicative. I am not knowing whether you are listening or you just, so I just randomly tell somebody name, Miss Jyoti Das.
Yes, sir.
Yes, madam. So what question we are discussing?
Excellent. So,
Please unmute.
hello. Yes, sir. We are just discussing about the tax, why we paid the tax, and why it's paid the necessary.
Yeah.
And
So
moreover,
the question was why there is need of tax planning, why we need to do tax planning, why there is no that can be direct,
the government plans because how to grow the company, how to grow the income, economic system, in infrastructures, and all something.
Okay.
And that is
Okay,
also,
fine.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, sir, we need to pay tax for funding public services,
Okay.
government functioning, mm,
Mhm.
then social welfare.
Social welfare. Okay. Government funding. Okay. So
Infrastructure
basically,
development,
yeah.
like
Mm.
taxes help build and maintain infrastructure
Okay.
like
So that
transport, public transport.
understood. Okay. So the question what we put forward was like why there is a tax saving as Mr. Rane given the top answer to that, like it is being for what, it is indirectly. See, there is a point, there was a point when if there is no tax system, people do what with that money, whether they will go and voluntarily, whether they will pay to for the social cause, for the social welfare, for the economic development, for whether the people will come up voluntarily. Question mark. That is a question mark whether people come or not. There are people who may come who do social work, but what about majority people? That is not possible. So when first thing we should understand, tax, paying tax, it's an expense which we are going to pay from our, either it can be a direct or it can be indirectly. It's a pinch we'll be getting to the each citizen, and that pinch is for good purpose, good cause, good, it will be going to good cause. But government giving us the scheme, they are telling a scheme, they are giving us, telling us, okay boss, if you do this, you can avoid this pinch, you can avoid, you can, when I'm saying avoid, I'm not saying avoid means plan. There is a concept called tax avoidance, tax evasion, tax planning. Just we will, can anyone tell about the difference about this tax avoidance, tax evasion, and tax planning? So tax planning already you are told. So what is called tax evasion?
Tax evasion मतलब चोरी, tax का चोरी,
Tax ka chori.
चोरी.
Okay.
So that is a bad thing.
Like what? Tax chori means?
अभी हमने कभी किया नहीं सर, तो पता
हाँ? Tax चोरी नहीं किया है, okay?
नहीं.
आप
So
लोग
for example, sir, we can collect our money in cash and not showing in our receipt, that is tax evasion. Correct?
Okay, somewhat great. See, आप लोग ट्रेन ट्रैवलिंग करते हो, बाय रोड ट्रांसपोर्ट करते हो, सो कभी आपको ट्रैफिक पुलिस या रेलवे टिकट इंस्पेक्टर पकड़ते तो टिकट नहीं रहेगा या ट्रैफिक रूल्स अवॉइड किया तो आप क्या करते हो पहले? What the officer will tell you, चलो चालान भरो, चालान भरो. So what is your first reaction on that? Just imagine you're traveling by your car or by a train and you don't have ticket. So what is your first reaction? What do you do on that occasion, on that event? Please be free. Please be free. It's a normal discussion that is going on. Mano, Rane sir is so active. Miss Supriya Jain,
यस सर, मीन्स बोलते हैं कि जो भी होगा वो आप अपना लेके छोड़ दो, जो भी आपके पेमेंट होंगे फीस वो लेके छोड़ दो.
जो भी पेमेंट फीस होगे लेके छोड़ दो. ओके,
सर हिंदी में
तो
बोलो तो
फीस
कुछ ले
किसके
दे के
होंगे?
सेटल कर देते हैं.
हाँ,
कुछ कुछ जो भी अमाउंट बोलो सेटल कर देते हैं, फाइन पूरा पे नहीं करना है. पुलिस
अच्छा
वाले को
फाइन
भी 100-200
पे
रुपए में
नहीं
मना
करने
लेते.
से. ओके, so this will be a first reaction. अगर ऑफिसर स्ट्रिक्ट रहेंगे तो
मनाने की कोशिश करेंगे सर कि थोड़ा मान जाए करके.
अच्छा मनाने की कोशिश करेंगे. ओके,
कोशिश करेंगे, अगर लग गया तो लग गया, ठीक है, तो
ओके,
फिर देख
ओके,
लेंगे. हाँ.
ओके. So see, the primary thing, this is day in day out, like ये सब day every day basis में होते रहते. So ultimately the officers strict होंगे या नहीं होंगे, the rule, the traffic rules और आपके रेलवे रूल्स ये कौन बनाते? Is being done by whom?
गवर्नमेंट.
Government
Government is being done by, is being backed up by the law. Okay,
law. Yes.
right? So traffic officer या railway officer, railway inspector जो भी है, they are the employees of the government entity. Somewhere उनका they are employed, they are doing their job. Okay, so if we as a citizen, अगर हमने कुछ गलती किया, because here the point is, if you do some mistake or if you want to use the service, like अगर आपको ट्रेन जाना है तो आपको टिकट निकालना है, and that revenue is go to whom? It goes to the government again. It's a government services, so we have to pay for that. And if you are not paying for that, so if you are not paying for that, then the officer who had caught you, तो वो आपसे डिमांड कर रहा है क्या? फाइन. So he is demanding fine, and that fine again goes to whose pocket? Question.
Public.
Government.
Government के pocket, right?
हाँ, government.
Okay, तो वो गवर्नमेंट के पॉकेट में कभी जाएगा?
When we are paying full penalty with receipt.
With receipt, if you are paying the full amount, what is being demanded, and as per the rules, जो है आप पूरा pay करोगे, then that goes to the government के bucket में, it will be fall and it will go to their revenue. But if you do something other than that, जो भी आपको बचाने के लिए some sort of lesser or whatever amount you are paying and trying to settling it out, तो किसके पॉकेट में जाएगा वो?
TC.
टीसी के पॉकेट में, टीसी के पॉकेट, राइट. So that is called what? It is called unaccounted, and that is indirectly you're avoiding pay. आपको जो पे करना है आप अवॉइड कर दिया, आपने पे करके अवॉइड करके आपने जितना पे करना था उससे, अगर आपको बोला उसने अगर 1000 पेनल्टी है तो वो डिमांड आपको 1000 ही कर रहा है, तो आप क्या करोगे देन? तो
कम
अगर बोल
करने
रहे
की
हैं
कोशिश
नहीं
कम करने की
1000
कोशिश करेंगे।
कम करने की कोशिश करेंगे. when if you want to reduce that, then the 1000 तो पेनल्टी है, तो 1000 आपको नहीं पे करना तो कम किया, तो अवॉइड कर लिया आपने उतना से, राइट?
यस
So when you're avoided that much, that means you're avoiding to pay that fine, right? Similarly आप अगर if you're not obeying that thing, if you're not obeying the rule, that means you're evading the same thing. So इससे क्या हो जाते हैं आपका, you're indirectly जो मनी तो जा रहा है आपके, आउटफ्लो तो हो रहा है आपके हाथ से, but with the lesser amount it is going to some other pocket which is being unaccounted, and that is indirectly called what? क्या बोलते हैं इसको? जो जिसके पॉकेट में गया है उसको क्या बोलते हैं?
Bribe.
What is called that
Bribe.
bribe?
Yes.
Black money we can call, because it's unaccounted. That per you also paying it as an unaccounted, because you are not getting any receipt to that for that, and opposite person is also not going to show, because it is this unaccounted money which is being get. So that's how the economy of the, we can call black money, which is being happen. So as a citizen of India, we started with our session like it's a right, it's a duty for us. So if you want to avail the entire rights properly, and if your country to progress, country to develop in a very good manner, then it's our duty to pay it correct, and whatever it can be, whatever it may be. We say about tax, we have talk about the traffic rules or the railway rules. Similarly, tax system is also backed up by the law, backed up by the government. It's all backed up by law. Income tax, when we talk, it's being backed up by Income Tax Act. There's an act behind it, and there's a lot of thought process being there behind that. So those thought process जो है उसके अंदर so many provisions are there, जो like we are going to learn in the upcoming sessions. Okay, तो उससे क्या होता है आपको, the topic we asked about tax planning करना है, tax evading करना है, tax avoid करना है. So our objective should be for tax planning or for tax saving, which is under the purview of the Income Tax Act, which is under the purview of the income tax law, जो हम कर सकते हैं. Because indirectly उसमें क्या होता है, आप indirectly आप गवर्नमेंट को हेल्प कर रहे हो उधर. It's not unaccounted, you're accounting that money because you're paying for some good purpose, not for someone's pocket. अगर आप someone pocket में आप कर रहे हो, that means it's being unaccounted. वो किसी का भला नहीं होगा except that person जिसको मिलेगा, and that is also it's a bad karma for him, like it is being, because he is using for his selfish purpose, he will not again. So indirectly, so our objective for tax learning, there can be multiple objective for an individual, each person point of view. You may be knowing, you may be learning for knowledge, you may be learning for upgrading yourself, or you may learning for teaching further to your students, or for as a citizen you want to know for how to pay, how to calculate tax, how to pay tax, how to work out, how to file the returns. Okay, so a lot of objectives are there. So with that, we'll be so our topic. So how our sessions will be like, we'll be going through like if you see the tax subjects, because I hope all of you from commerce background, so you know, may you all know be having some basics which we just talked today in our session, we talked about. So there are got 5 heads of income. So then there are exemptions, there are deductions, there are clubbing of provisions, there are residential status, so many provisions under the Income Tax Act, which as a common, we have to know that, okay? So good to think. So any questions you having? Then accordingly we can, as today is an introduction only, so we just talked about introduction sessions, some topics. So any questions you can put upon, and then accordingly we can close our today's session, because I know you are all faculty, so you are all already occupied with the students. So students may would have come for your this thing. So any question you want to ask, please you can put forward. Rane sir.
No, sir. Thanks a lot. In next lecture, we will continue. Thanks for giving such a good informations. Thanks a lot.
Welcome. Miss Rushali.
Sir, no questions right now.
Okay. Mr. Manav.
No question, sir.
So I hope you all come to know the schedule of our sessions. It will be a Zoom, it will be a online session only. And it is being decided on Wednesday and Friday. Right? So it's being communicated
sir.
to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, it's
So-
time 4 to 5 p.m. Correct?
Sir, 4 to 5, na? Wednesday and Friday, 4 to 5, na?
5 to 6, right?
4 to 5 or 5
5
to
to
6?
6. 4 to 5.
So you said 4 to 5.
Okay, so okay, fine. You can confirm the timing, and accordingly we can communicate to all of our. I can call all of you student or what? Like they are all teachers, right?
No, you can.
You can say students.
So all of our friends, so colleagues, students, fine. So everyone, as we can conclude, so we are all students only. So we have to consider ourselves students, so we can learn so much things. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone for participating. We will meet in our next session. Thank you. Yes,
Thank
madam.
you, sir. And
Thanks a lot.
we'll share the information on the group about the sessions upcoming.
Ma'am, but keep between 4 to 6 only, because I
Yes.
free my time. Don't change.
Yes.
Today I manage.
Yeah.
We'll keep 4 to 6. Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
definitely.
Thanks a lot.
Fine.
Bye.
Okay, madam. So you can take feedback, and accordingly we can decide the timings. So
Yes.
Wednesday and Friday we'll meet. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.